Welcome to Simple Ideas for Handling Objections. After today's training, you'll be able to confidently overcome objections that come your way. Connections and meetups are the lifeblood of your business. Connecting with possible team members, customers, and meetup hosts is as easy as picking up the phone, saying hi when you're out and about, sending a quick fun text to someone, and just sharing your excitement and passion about the business. But you might be asking yourself, what's a meetup? Some examples of meetups at Sunrider are a grand opening party to share your new business, a shake and tea party to get your friends together, a slim down challenge where everybody wants to get fit and healthy, or a skincare workshop to learn about our wonderful skincare. Here's what it might sound like when you invite someone to a meetup in your home. Hi, Ella, this is Lisa, and I just started a Sunrider business. I know that you love health and nutrition, so I thought of you first. I'm having a grand opening party for my business, and I would love to have you there. It's really a fun evening out after work. It's only a little over an hour in and out, and no one gets hurt. My party's next Wednesday, and you're welcome to bring a friend along too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Many of us regularly have meetups in our home, but there's an added benefit to having a meetup at a friend's home. When you meet up at a friend's home, you get to connect with their network, and your network gets bigger. Inviting your friend to have a meetup at their home might sound like this. Hey, Emma, this is Lisa, and I just started a Sunrider business. I know that you love health and nutrition, so I thought of you first, girl. I would love to share some of our products with your family and friends. It's a fun evening out after work. It's only a little over an hour. No one gets hurt. And I always give a special gift to my hosts so that they can try the products right away. Feel free to share the gift that you're offering here. Maybe it's a free product. Maybe you're going to give a little discount, etc. Now, Emma, I can't wait to party with you and your friends. I have next Tuesday and the following Wednesday open. Which one would work for you? As you're inviting and sharing the business as we've demonstrated, you're at times going to come across objections. Now, some of the most basic objections you're going to hear are, I don't know people. Oh, I don't have the space. I don't have the time. It is too much work. Oh, I can't afford it. Objections can at times be a bit of a surprise and can also block your path to success, but only if you let them. The best way to handle an objection that comes your way is to listen, to empathize, to show that you understand and care, to offer suggestions. So let's look at some examples. If the objection for having a meetup is that they really don't know many people, your response might sound like this. Oh, I know that you and Susan both love health. What if you two co-hosted a shake and tea party and invited your friends? Together, I bet you would have a great turnout. How does that sound? Or if the objection for starting a Sunrider business is that they don't really know many people, your response might sound like this. What if I could show you a really cool way to make a list of everyone that you could share your business with? It's what we call the Franks list. When most people make their list, they are blown away by all the names they come up with. How about we give it a shot? If you've not heard of a Franks list, it's a list you make thinking of people you know who fall into these categories. Make a list of all your friends, then make a list of all your relatives, then make a list of those people you know that are acquaintances, maybe not super good friends or relatives, but you know them. Then make a list of your neighbors, people that live in close proximity to you. Make a list of your kids' connections, and make a list of your spouse's connections. If the objection to having a meetup is that they don't have the space, your response might sound like this. There are so many places that have party rooms that we can use. I love the local party room at our local pizza place. All you have to do is purchase a pitcher of soda and the room is free. When you have 10 confirmed guests to your shake and tea party, I'll even spring for the pizza. How does that sound? Or, oh my gosh, don't worry about that. I've done shake and tea parties on tray tables in small apartments. I bet we could do a great party with 3 to 5 of your friends. It's really that easy. Or offer your own home as you typically do. If the objection is, I don't have the time to host a meetup, your response might sound like this. Oh, I get it. I really do. I am right there with you. It always seems like there's so much going on, but sometimes we just need a break. What if we booked the party room at the local pizza shop and you invited a few of your friends for a girls' night out next week? No heavy lifting for you, and we'll have a lot of fun. How does that sound? If the objection is, I just don't have time to start a business, your response might sound like this. You might not realize this, but most people find that the busier they are, the more opportunities they have to connect with others. And the more they connect with others, their business is bound to come up in a conversation. It's really that easy. If the objection is that it'll be too much work to start a business, your response might be, you might be surprised to hear that most business owners love that their Sunwriter business really works with and around their life. They even become healthier, so it's easy to naturally share what they love about the products as they live their lives. What about this objection? What if the objection is that it will be too much work to have a meetup? Your response might be, I love that our shake and tea party is simply inviting your friends, getting them excited to hang out with you, and I do the rest. I'm even happy to send out your invitations or create a fun Facebook event. It's that easy. How does that sound? Or you could use this response. The most work that you're going to have to do is invite your friends and get them excited. I do the rest. We can even book the meeting room at the local coffee shop, so all you have to do is show up with your friends. How does that sound? Or, I have a great new party idea. The most work you do is to invite your friends and get them excited. Then I do the rest. It's a virtual party with Zoom. I'll set it up. All your friends have to do is jump on the app with their favorite beverage from their own home. I share the products, and they never have to leave their house. How does that sound? Or, I don't know if you've ever heard of a virtual party on Facebook. The most work you do is to excite your friends and get them excited. I do the rest. I set it up, and all your friends have to do is jump on the Facebook party with their own favorite beverage from their own home. How does that sound? What about this objection that we frequently hear? I'm new to the area and I just don't know anyone to host a meetup. Your response might be, well, having a shake and tea party would be a great way to get to know your neighbors. I bet they're going to jump at the chance to meet you and see your home. Or, I get it. I totally understand. You know, it's tough when you're the new kid on the block, but the cool thing is that opening your home to your new neighbors is a great way to meet them and to make new friends. How does that sound? If the response is that I'm new to the area and I don't know anyone to start a business, your response might be, well, having a grand opening party to launch your business is a great way to get to know your neighbors, and I bet they're going to jump at the chance to meet you and see your new home. Or another way to respond to that same objection is, I get it. I totally understand. It's tough when you're the new kid on the block. But the cool thing is that opening your home to your new neighbors with a grand opening party is a great way to meet them and a great way to make new friends. How does that sound? Whenever you struggle to find something to say in response to an objection, you can always use the words, tell me more about that, to give you a little more information so that you can make a helpful suggestion. As you can see in all of the examples we shared, we listened, we empathized, we showed we understood and cared, and we offered suggestions. So essentially, handling objections is really about listening and caring. In order to care and empathize, we have to listen twice as much as we speak. When we do this, we make it more about the other person, which is always a positive for us because it will always come back to us. If you're still worried that you won't have the right answers, feel free to write the word choices on 3x5 cards. Write the basic objection at the top of each card and the word choices below. Refer to the cards during your calls. For example, it might look like this. Our basic objections are people, space, time, work, and money. Your card might look like this. Time. I get it. I really do. I'm right there with you. It always seems like there's so much going on. Sometimes, though, we just need a break. What if we booked the party room at the local pizza shop and you invited a few of your friends for a girls' night out next week? No heavy lifting for you, and we're going to have a lot of fun. How does that sound? Or you might write a second objection on that card that says, you might not realize this, but most people find the busier they are, the more opportunities they have to connect with others. And the more they connect with others, their business is bound to come up in conversation. It's really that easy. To sum it all up, just listen more than you speak and have your word choices ready. It's that easy. Our training challenge to you is to practice handling objections. Maybe you want to role play with a friend or a family member. In the next 24 to 48 hours, make some meetup or business calls and practice using your word choices. Share your results with your upline, and we would love to hear too by sharing your results on the IBO Facebook page.